And before we hit 100, we've got some AC tips for you before you have to call the repairman in the summer heat. It's 9/11. Welcome back to 12 Weekend today. Okay, whether or not we hit 100 today, it's coming sooner than later, right? So what preps can you do now before the heat comes?
Mike Donnelly from Donnelly Service Center is here with tips to avoid unnecessary air conditioning service calls, particularly those in the middle of the summer when it's about 1:15 outside. Morning, Mike. It's good to see you.
Right. So have you guys turned on your air conditioning yet?
Yes.
A month ago, month and a half ago.
The first 90, I had to turn it on.
In my defense, where I live, the condo is on the south side. It's also my bedroom's on the third floor, so it gets really, really hot.
Yeah.
Well, as you know, lots of us Phoenicians don't turn it on till June 15th, and we brag about it that we don't need, we waited till June 15th. But, the thing to do is turn it on today. Hopefully it'll get to 100. We're rooting for that.
Hopefully.
Right.
You're the first one that's like, come on, 100.
But then turn it on, let it run a couple hours today, and you find out if it's working or not, because service right now is quicker, faster, and less expensive than if you wait till June 15th and you find out, oh no, and you might have to wait a couple days for service. So go to the thermostat, turn it on, check your filter. If it looks like, the black one, it's time to put in a new one.
You haven't changed it since, say, last fall.
Exactly. You saw that in September, and so, which is all right. If you go to the stat and it's blank, no screen, most of our programmable stats and digital stats now have batteries in them, and so you go there. If the stat is working and it's the screen's lit up, but no power, nothing's happening, first place to go is your circuit breaker, and it should be clicked up in the on position. It's pretty simple to turn it off and make sure it snaps hard on. Go back to the stat. Did anything happen?
So it could be something as easy as that could save you from a service call.
Sure, and we get out, especially at the beginning of the season, and it's amazing how many just minor thermostat adjustments or breakers are tripped. The third thing is a little more complicated, but most every unit has a fuse disconnect, and it's a little hard to pull out when it's not stuck on the wall or on the unit. But there's a couple fuses on it. If you can get to it, you can take that to your hardware store. They can test the fuses, and they're a little tough to take out. You might need a screwdriver, but you can put them back in, and hopefully you've turned into an air conditioning technician and saved yourself a service call.
Where do you find that box again?
Yeah.
So usually this is on the side of the unit or on the wall. If the unit's on the ground, it's on your wall out by the unit. And it opens up pretty simply, and you just have to pay attention to which side to put. Usually they're labeled, have a on and off, and put it back in, and it's gonna go in really snug, come out really snug.
Okay, and that's just a couple bucks if you have to go to the hardware store?
Yep.
Great tips. Yeah, that'd save you a lot. Just a couple bucks versus letting it go all summer. And
I think the big thing you're talking about, Mike, check it now.
yeah,
Exactly.
I'm putting it on the honeydew list.
Right. Check it out when it's only 97 today.
Only 97.
Only.
All right, Mike Donnelly from Donnelly Service Center. Great tips, appreciate it.
Thank
It's
you.
good to see you.
Thanks.